Yo, guys, what's up? I just got back from the stadium. As y'all know, the home games, y'all get my perspective from being in there and feeling the environment. So, yes, the Falcons, week 2 versus the Packers, man. We got the victory, 25-24. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I did not expect to win this game after the second quarter. But before this game, I told you I'm not worried about the Packers, whatever. Even when Aaron Rodgers was there, woo. The Packers are insane, bro. Like they on another level. I told you when I do these rants, I start off with the opposing team first, and then I go to talk about the Falcons. Now let's get straight into the Packers. First off, shout out to the fans, man. The Packers fans, it was pretty much 50-50 in that stadium, bro. They was going nuts. They were doing the Go Pack Go stuff, and it was funny. Like how they say Go Pack Go, but after we won the game, we was like go back home. It was hilarious, man. And like I said, yo, they fans are like the most diverse fans I've ever seen in my life. Like I haven't even seen. It was amazing, bro. It was cool to see. Cool to see everybody come out. It obviously makes the game a lot better. Seeing other fans, so you get that feeling of, oh yeah, we won, y'all lost, and stuff like that. It was a great environment. The Packers game, it was one of my favorites in the new stadium. Not my favorite, but one of my favorites. So shout out to the Packers fans for having that nice, cool environment. It was nuts. It was nuts. So glad to have that feeling again. Glad to see people not distracted by the stadium and stuff like that. And it's good to, after the game they were showing respect. I was getting dapped up and all the other stuff. It was good on them. So anyway, let me start off with the Packers. Like I said, 24-25, 25-24. All right. As far as the Packers, first of all, I have to give the utmost respect, man, to Jordan Love. I think I accidentally called this man Julian Love in the last video by mistake, but I know his name is Jordan. I mean, I guess I said the wrong name, stuff like that. But Jordan Love, 14 for 25, 151 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. This dude, as far as my eyes, y'all may roast me, y'all may be like, yo, that's cap, whatever, what y'all want to say. Me physically seeing this man in person, as far as seeing Aaron Rodgers come down to the stadium, not on TV, but as far as in the stadium with my own two eyes, this man played better than any Aaron Rodgers game I've seen versus us. And I kid you not, Jordan Love played his butt off. This man has one of the best play action passes I've seen in my entire life. This dude knows what he's doing. I think he has a great future with the Packers. I like his swagger, how when he was out there, even though I ain't want to try to hear that, I ain't want to see that because we supposed to be dominating and sacking this man. But he was out there looking comfortable. He was doing good on his play action. I got tricked every single time he did a play action. And as a fan, looking over the whole field, I know the Packers have Aaron Jones this game. They have Christian Watson, 2 of the best players on their team. And it probably could have been a different story if they was playing this game. But Jordan Love, man, this dude is the truth. So shout out to him. Y'all, the Packers, y'all got a bright future, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, this man is nice. This man is nice. He proved. I ain't gonna say he was. I didn't never say he was trash, but he proved that being behind Aaron Rodgers for all those years, this man learned something. He was ready for his moment. He took his moment. And him having 3 touchdowns, he had 3 touchdowns last week. This man did everything he needed to do to win. But, it came down to like the last drive, a little bit of time, no timeouts, stuff like that. But Jordan Love, much respect to you, man. It was good to see him out there. Like I said, me physically in the stadium or in the dome, I haven't seen Aaron Rodgers play than Jordan Love versus my Falcons. Because I told you, Matt Ryan used to always outplay Aaron Rodgers when we played against him. The only time Aaron Rodgers did something was when I think our whole defense was freaking hurt that year, and he was like doing that little giggle stuff on the sideline. I think it's a meme about it. I got it somewhere. That John was stupid. But anyway, AJ Dillon. I told y'all Aaron Jones was hurt. I actually thought this man AJ Dillon had more yards than 55. He had 15 carries, 55 yards, which is freaking bad. Yo, I thought this man was doing 100. AJ Dillon in Madden, they call him the Quad Father. Not the Godfather, but the Quad Father. That man keep moving the heck out of his legs. This man did a great job for the Packers. Dude was, I feel like he had more than 55 yards. I don't know how. He only averaged 3.7, but he made big plays for them, and it is what it is. Jordan Love had 2 carries for 23 yards. I remember that run. Dude was going crazy. E. Wilson, number 31, 3 for 5. P. Taylor, I don't know who that guy is, 1 for 1. All right, when it comes to the receivers on the team, that number 13 dude, that man is shifty. I didn't really know too much about him. I didn't even know he was number 13. I don't know why I thought Christian Watson was 13, or I know that my Alan Lazard was 13, but he's on the Jets now. But that Wicks dude, what's his name? What's his full name? Dontavion Wicks. That man did a good job, man. I think he scored. I don't know if he's a rookie or not. Is he a rookie? Well, I don't know if he's a rookie or not. But he scored his first touchdown in this game, and he had 2 receptions, 40 yards. He averaged 20 yards a catch, which is insane, and he had a touchdown. But the guy that scored 2 touchdowns was Jaden Reed, and he is he a tight end? Who the heck is this guy? Or just a regular receiver? Okay, he's a rookie receiver. Jaden Reed, his connection with Jordan Love to him was great. So shout out to Jordan Love, shout out to him. Those guys, man, they played a great game. I'm talking about, I don't know if Matt LaFleur said they coach or whatever, or what's going on with that, but he coached his butt off this game. I'm telling you, that run and the play action, the plays they were calling was really good. Our defense was doing good pretty much the whole game, but I seen them really just come down and fly down the field. Like, they was doing what they needed to do. They didn't come out with the victory, but like I said, they did what they needed to do. Now, on their defense, shout out to Devondre Campbell. When he was playing with us, I ain't gonna lie, man, I ain't used to like that man. He used to get destroyed in coverage and all of this stuff. But when you think about it, his last time with us, I don't know if he led the NFL in tackles, but he led our team in tackles. So he did what he needed to do. But when he was with us, he wasn't a coverage linebacker, but that's what we had needed. But he did make a lot of tackles. In this game, he was second behind Quay Walker, who I believe went to Georgia, right? Yeah, he played for the Bulldogs, University of Georgia. So I believe this was his first time being back home when it comes to playing against the Falcons. So good stuff to that. So he had 8 tackles, 9 assisted, and Devondre Campbell had 7. So good stuff to that. But they linebackers is great, man. But Luke Van Ness, he made a good play, but he got hurt. A lot of crucial injuries for the Packers this game. They didn't have David Bakhtiari, if I'm not mistaken, as well. I told you so. This could have went either way, man. If we played them in the playoffs and everybody's healthy on both sides, I know we don't have CP. Obviously, Jeff Okudah's not playing, and he's hurt as well, and a whole bunch of other guys. But this game, if we played them in the playoffs, if they make the playoffs, because this team is very talented, and how they played, the Packers are going to be like somebody to play with. Not to mess with, but somebody that you'll have to be like, oh, shoot, we about to play the Packers. So I put some respect on their name. Like I said, Jordan Love, good stuff to y'all. So Rasul Douglas, that dude like 6'5" or something like that, 209 pounds. How tall is he? Oh, he's 6'2". I thought he was like 6'5" or something. Maybe I'm thinking about Sauce Gardner or something. But he was the one that got an interception on the first drive. I believe that was Desmond Ridder's first pick of his career, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. I'm not sure. But it was kind of, I was like, oh, shoot. Not the first pass. But, yeah. So good stuff with that. I know who Rasul Douglas is. I know who Luke Van Ness is. Rashawn Gary, he didn't really do nothing this game. But that's it for the Packers side. I think they did a great job. I think their coaching did good. I told you Jordan Love did great. AJ Dillon, his stat-wise didn't look good, but for what he did out there, it seemed like he had a huge impact on what they did out there. So good stuff to them. They really made me nervous, but we put out the victory. So anyway, for the Falcons, let's get to my team, baby. The Falcons. Now, I'm not going to lie. Let's start with the offense. The offense, it was a little frustrating. Desmond Ridder, I was like, yo, this man about to make me eat my words, man. I'm telling you, this man, Desmond Ridder, about to be kind of like the next Patrick Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? Patrick Mahomes set out with Alex, I believe was it Alex Smith or something back in the day, and then he finally got a shot. This dude, Desmond Ridder, with Mariota last year, came in, did what he needed to do at the end of the season, 2 for 2. Lost 2 away games, won 2 home games, and now Desmond Ridder is still undefeated at home. 3 games at home. Desmond Ridder is that dude. And I told you, Desmond Ridder has something that Mariota does not have, and this is the clutch gene. I told you Desmond Ridder is clutch. I didn't expect him to clutch this one out, but I was confident when it was 4th down. This man really had to go in the clutch on those 4th down plays, the red zones, them going for it. It surprised the heck out of me, man. So Desmond Ridder, 19 for 32, 237 yards. I believe this is the most passing yards he had so far in his career, if I'm not mistaken. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Like I said, the interception was by Rasul Douglas. That touchdown was nice. Dang, I don't even remember that. Hold on. What was the dang touchdown? Was it the Mac Hollins, if I'm not mistaken? No, it was a Drake London. They took back the freaking Mac Hollins touchdown. I thought he had got 2 feet in like this, like the little Mike Wallace. But I think one was tiptoed, one was back like this. When we looked at it on the video, instant replay, whatever review, it looked like it was 2 feet in, but they called it back, and I think that drive we had to settle for a field goal or something like that. But it is what it is. So Drake London, last week the dude had 0 catches for 0 yards. Now finally Drake London, 6 catches, 67 yards, 11. Hold on. Oh yeah, we're talking about offense. Okay, cool. Yeah, 6 receptions, 67 yards, and a touchdown. Way better than 0 catches, man. Good job, Drake London. And shout out to Desmond Ridder, and shout out to Arthur Smith for letting this man, Desmond Ridder, get his feet wet and actually do what he really want to do. I like that he can audible. I like that he was choosing his own plays most of the time. He was doing the hurry up offense. I just feel like he need to be more confident with his decision makings, because sometimes he'll pump fake, and that time he pump fake, he should have threw the ball, and that's what it is. But anyway, the big star on the offense this game was Bijan Robinson. I don't know why they waited to the second quarter to run the ball with him instead of just doing a little screen pass with him. But Bijan Robinson, 19 carries, 124 yards, 6.5 yards a carry, no rushing touchdowns. But this man was a huge part of the offense. I thought he had a touchdown this game, but he didn't. I actually thought he had 150 yards rushing, but maybe those screens it mixed in. He still had over, let's see if we do the math, like 170 total yards or something like that this game. He had 4 receptions for 48 yards. I think Bijan did great, man. He looked like a first round pick this game. What's crazy, I felt like even though he got those carries and those catches, I felt like they should have used him more this game because he was the main one that was doing something. So shout out to Arthur Smith. Even though last week I told y'all Arthur Smith need to utilize his players to their potential, he's utilizing Bijan how he's supposed to be utilized. Tyler Algier, I feel like they're doing the same thing with him. But Desmond Ridder, and once Desmond Ridder really get relaxed and have that time to throw and be confident about his throws, this man Desmond will be nice. So get stuff to that. Mac Hollins, 3 receptions, 60 yards. Bijan, I just told y'all, 4 for 48. Jonnu Smith, 4 for 47. And Kyle Pitts still hasn't got that rookie year when he broke those records for the tight ends with my boy Matty Ice. But Kyle Pitts, 2 receptions, 15 yards. They tried to do what I told y'all about throwing it to Kyle Pitts over the middle in the red zone, but Desmond Ridder did not stay in the pocket for him to do that. I don't know what it is. It seems like they can't block in the red zone. I know they say it's harder to score a touchdown in the red zone, but I feel like Kyle Pitts over the middle is still possible. But they have great linebackers with Quay Walker and Preston Smith, Devondre Campbell, who now can play coverage, and the safeties and all of that other stuff. Tall guys. They got Jair, cornerback, and all this other stuff. So good stuff to them, man. Yeah. So other than that, on offense, just seeing Kyle Pitts not get a lot of reps and a lot of catches, that kind of bothers me, man, because Kyle Pitts was a former first-round pick, and I told you his rookie year was amazing, and ever since then, I know he got hurt last year, he's been quiet. It's like he's not a threat, and this is supposed to be a high-power offense. But now our team is now being known for our defense. But it is what it is, man. Shout out to Jonnu Smith. I think he was mad at the coach or something because he wanted to score a touchdown. I don't know what was going on, but I seen him take off his helmet and yell at the sideline one time. Like, I think Julio did that before one time. He was like, man, I told you. But now I don't know what Jonnu Smith said, but good stuff on that. But on defense, let's get it right here. Let's see something. All right, first off, y'all know I ripped freaking Calais Campbell last week for having zero tackles, zero. He just had a zero stat sheet. That man Calais Campbell last week was completely trash. A big old piece of trash, as Stone Cold used to say. This man was absolutely trash today as well. But guess what? He had a tackle and 2 assisted. This man, Calais Campbell, I told you, this man's supposed to be this strong, manly man. Dude got the deepest voice in the league. Been playing for like 16, 17 years. A veteran guy. This man's supposed to be doing way better. It's supposed to be him and Grady Jarrett in the middle. Grady Jarrett didn't do that much this game. He also had 1 tackle and 2 assisted. Probably on that same freaking thing. Maybe him. I don't know what the heck is going on. But them two supposed to get it together, man. They supposed to be the most dominant on the defensive line. But they play like straight trash. Guys, these dudes are the guys that we was looking to do something. Everybody else around them are doing stuff. I don't know if it's because both of them are getting double teamed. I don't even know how that's possible to double team 2 people on the offensive line. But Grady and Calais got to do something, man. I don't know what's going on, but they got to get it together. Calais is making me mad, to be honest. So, dude, I appreciate all this campaign, this charity work, and all that other stuff. But on the field, dude, like, this dude is like if I had to grade him as an overall, like in Madden, the dude is like a 74 right now. Like, come on, man, what are you doing? Calais Campbell, step up, bro. Like, I don't understand if you ever seen this man when they used to talk about him on the top 100. If you seen how this man is mic'd up and how he talks, there's no way he should be getting dominated every single time. And I believe, I told you, David Bakhtiari and some of the guys on the offensive line was hurt throughout the game. And this man still played like trash, unless that was when he got them tackles. Calais Campbell, please, dude, do something next week. Stop being. Come on, bro. Just do something, bro. Like, what are you doing? Dude is the biggest dude on the field. Like, come on, bro. Like, let me go to this man real quick. Dude was drafted in the 2nd round in 2008. So why he got drafted the same year Matt Ryan did? The dude is 6'8", bro, 300 pounds. Are you telling me, bro? I know the offensive linemen are beefed up dudes too, but 6'8". This man is almost 7 feet tall, 300 pounds, full of muscle, full of what they say, brawn and testosterone. The dude is freaking. I told you, dude is like freaking Incredible Hulk incarnate in real life, and these dudes is getting dominated. He's getting dominated, man. I don't care about his old age. 37 is not really old. I've seen, you know what I'm saying, what they say. I don't know what he's doing, bro. But Calais Campbell, this man is making me act like, oh man, what was that dude's name I used to talk about? Eric Harris, the free safety. I used to freaking dog this man every single week. This is the guy I'm going after every single week. Calais Campbell, bro, is being absolutely buns for us, bro. And I want to root for you. I want you to prove me wrong because obviously I'm a fan. And even when I play Madden, even when I watch some of other teams, I'm like, yo, this man Calais Campbell's that dude. But with us, the dude is absolutely trash right now. He needs to step up. I don't care if it's week 1, week 2. You're the veteran out of everybody, and everybody else around you is doing better than you. So anyway, the MVP of the defense, in my opinion, in this game was Caden Ellis, once again leading our team in tackles. 6 tackles, none assists. He didn't need no freaking assists. 6 tackles, and he had that sack. Caden Ellis, yo, they did that blitz I be doing in Madden, but that man just came straight in the middle. We did get this man from the Saints this offseason. Caden Ellis is showing that he is a great linebacker for us. Also, Troy Anderson was hurt this game. That's why you did not see number 44 out there, but Troy Anderson probably would have did a better job at covering than some of the other guys. But shout out to that Landman dude, Nate Landman. He's a rookie or no? Is he a rookie? No, he's 24 years old. He played for University of Colorado though. He had 3 tackles and 1 assist. Richard Grant had 3 tackles, 1 assist. AJ Terrell dropped the interception. I like AJ a lot. Y'all know I like AJ Terrell. Drew didn't like AJ Terrell, but I like AJ Terrell. And I knew he was going to be good for us. Everybody was like, oh, heck no, remember the championship game? AJ Terrell is a top 5 corner in the league. And the same exact play last week, he did the same exact thing this week. Literally the same area on the field, the same marker on the field, everything, the same everything. The side, probably the down, and probably the yard. He dropped the pick in the same exact way. He could have had a pick 6 in both games. But AJ Terrell, good stuff, man. He did a good job. When that 13 dude had that little post route across the field or whatever cross route, that man locked up. So good stuff to AJ Terrell. Shout out to Jesse Bates as well. 3 tackles. I wish he would have had 3 picks this game, but it is what it is. But it all worked out. Maybe I don't wish that it worked out how it was. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you do that next week. You can't have that every single week, but it is what it is. We still won the game, so no need to wish for it. We got the W. Arnold Ebiketie, I forgot this man had number 17 out there. I don't know what's that about. I'm like, who the heck is 17? But Arnold Ebiketie, he came in, made 1 tackle. Another dude that's bothering me, and Google still didn't fix this, they got A. Dupree into the Bud Dupree. Bud Dupree is not doing anything with us. He had 1 tackle. This is another dude that I really liked when he was on the Steelers. I don't know what Bud Dupree and Calais Campbell was doing. They're playing like absolute bums. Lorenzo Carter, he had a tackle this week. Last week he had a sack. It is what it is, man. Did we get rid of Marlon Davidson? This dude still hurt. That was somebody I hope we kept, or I don't know if he's hurt or practice squad. But if we did let him go, that was somebody I wish we would have kept, because Marlon Davidson, he definitely got the heart, he got the drive. So yeah. So that's pretty much it for the defensive side. But as the game as a whole, I think shout out to Younghoe Koo as well, even though he missed that field goal. Just imagine we could have almost lost off of that field goal. But he was 4 for 4. We're kicking the field goals. But that missing extra point is like So anyway, 25-24. Like I said, I rate this game this time. The fact that we came back. Last time I said a C-. I would have to say this one was. I had to say a B-, bro, because I thought we was gonna lose this game in the second quarter. But I knew Desmond was clutch. And the fact that he did it, and the fact that he's still undefeated at home, and the fact that he felt all that, like, trust me, this man was down. Like, think about it. You were cold the whole game. He was cold. He had started with a pick. We was getting stopped on drives. He was cold, and he got hot. So that's why I told you this is what they talk about, a new era of, it was swagger, flash, and now it's power. We went from first half being good and second half being trash to now we are first half trash, second half good. And that is great, because the second half is where you win the games. That's when it really matters. And Desmond Ridder definitely has the clutch dream. This dude knows what he's doing. And I told y'all, and I'm going to say it again, I said it last video, this is why the coach should have played the players in the preseason. This dude is learning. He's literally out there learning his guys in game. Like, he's actually have to play the game to learn the guys. Instead of, he should have did all of this stuff. He should have been more confident by playing in the preseason and coming out and going after his first instinct. Now he's like pump faking, and I told you he's doing this, he's doing that. But as you've seen, he did throw it further this game to Drake London, and he threw one to Mac Hollins. And when he throws the ball deep, Desmond Ridder is actually really, I told you in college, that's all he used to do was throw it deep. So I don't know what's going on with that. But hopefully they let this man throw the ball deep a lot more. But, oh yeah, I will say, I almost forgot. The flea flicker on the first play by Jordan Love, this is something that I've been saying the Falcons should have been doing for the longest. If they do that with Bijan or Tyler Algier in the first play of the game, it's money. It's money. They need to do that next week. It's money. They're not going to stop them. They can do that with Kyle Pitts. They can do that with Drake London. They can do it with Matt Collins. They can do that with anybody on the field. So yeah. So I appreciate y'all. Anything else? My cues. But anyway, like I said, Desmond Ridder's getting comfortable. He was making me nervous. I'm like, come on, Desmond, man, don't do me like that. But this man is gonna be all right. I feel like he's learning himself. He's figuring stuff out. Once he get the timing and the chemistry with the guys, he'll be straight. We'll be all right, man. Like I said, this game was one of those games where you're like, oh my gosh, here we go again. But this one, usually when I have that feeling like we're gonna lose, we usually do lose. But now, after seeing this, it's like if we can win this game by being 2 touchdowns down and having to convert on 4 downs and another 4th down and all that other stuff and being aggressive and actually paying off, and Desmond Ridder throwing across his body, throwing over here, throwing over there, and going through adversity. We're 2-0, man. Glad to see it. Glad to see him still undefeated at home. Now we have 2 away games back to back, so I won't be there. But hey, all we can do is continue to get better, and that's what I like about this. At first, I don't know why I thought we was gonna come out here and just start going crazy. Oh, the offense is high power. We got this weapon, that weapon. We had to put them together. We have to. I told you, put them to their potential. We have to put them in the right spots. And I think Coach Arthur Smith is definitely game planning a lot better than he did last year. He still got some. Why the heck did you do that call? But Desmond Ridder, man, a rushing touchdown, a passing touchdown, the swagger after the touchdown. I love it. He put the team on his back when it actually mattered. That's something that I was waiting for. That's something that I love. That's what I saw from the preseason of him when we drafted him that rookie year. This is something that I'm excited about, man. This was great, and this is something that's special, bro. When this man Desmond Ridder get comfortable, I'm telling you, this man is gonna be insane, especially on those deep passes. I'm trying to tell y'all, if Coach be like, let loose, if they like how I told you how what's the man's name, Andy Reid is doing Patrick Mahomes. Once Arthur Smith really gets in that confidence of the quarterback, it is over with. This man is going to be insane. I'm talking about, people are going to be talking about Desmond Ridder for a long time. I'm letting you know this right now. I'm telling y'all, Packers, Jordan Love is that dude for y'all. I'm telling you, y'all don't have to worry about no other franchise quarterback. You don't have to worry about drafting nobody. Jordan Love is that guy for y'all. And Desmond Ridder is slowly getting experience because he's technically a rookie. If you really think about it, he only played 4 games last year. And they just kind of threw him in. Now he's learning the playbook. He's learning the new players. He's learning this. He's learning that. Once this man get comfortable, and we run the ball, and then the play action started coming in. Desmond Ridder is the truth, man. And we're going to see how it goes. But, like I said, it sucks that he got his first pick this game. Or I don't know if that was his first pick, but it felt like it was. But we on to something special, man. Let me see who we play next week, and I'll talk a little bit about that, and I'll go ahead and end it off. But, hold on. I should have had this ready. My bad. Falcons versus... We play Detroit next week. All right, Falcons play Detroit next week in Detroit. I thought dude was flicking the fans off. I thought he was flicking the dudes off. The people in the stands off, but no. What the heck is the Lions record right now? Oh, they just lost to the Seahawks. So they're 1-1. Okay. So anyway, going against the Lions. Only time I'm worried about the Lions was when we're like in London or something. We're overseas. I respected Matthew Stafford a lot when he was on the Lions. Even though nobody was like, "Oh, he was the reason." No, Matthew Stafford wasn't the reason why they was bad back then. Jared Goff looked great in that Week 1 victory, and obviously they went to overtime this game. And they almost won with the against the Seahawks. But going against the Lions in Detroit, I think they got Marvin Jones and the boy DeAndre Swift. I think this is gonna be a close game. I think this may go into overtime, bro. I don't want it to. Hopefully we can blow them boys out, but that's gonna be a tough game. And I told that how I felt coming to the Packers game. I was like, oh, we probably got them, This one I'm actually giving these dudes already up front. They respect. But I told the Packers they earn my respect. We'll probably see them in the playoffs. But anyway, we good. Anyway, I'm out, guys. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Arthur Smith for, like I said, opening the playbook, for utilizing them a little bit better this week. And shout out to DESMOND for stepping up and putting the team on the back, and the defense for holding up at the end. That's why Arthur Smith was trying to drain the clock and go for it. He didn't want to kick the field goal because he got flashbacks and when the defense would just let us down. So anyway, appreciate y'all. I am out.